All right, this is Krishna Perkins here, and we are at Live Oak, Texas, with the housing market report for the month of December. Our data is through the month of November. Today is December 12th, 2022, and I'm going to take you through all um, these data points here at the bottom of our screen here. On most of them, I will just use the year-to-date info. I will use some month-over-month info as well, and break that down for you so that it's most usable for you. So as always, if you have any questions about this, you can reach me on my channel or my website, maverickhomesandneighborhoods.com. If you're thinking about buying, selling, and moving in the area, love to help you out. This is an area that I focus in. So sales price, 2020 sales prices were at 201. They jumped up 15.4% in 2021 for 232,000. Another 18% at 273,750 is year-to-date information there. The average year-to-date was 205,861 in 2020, and jumped up to $240,070, and then again $278,047 in 2022 for a 15.8% increase. Lately, so to get a sense of what it's doing lately, I'm going to switch to a line graph and go to a monthly. These are monthly data points. So on average, we topped out in August, it looks like here in Live Oak. So we topped out in pricing in August at 301 on average, 301, 176. And it looks like we have kind of flattened out since then at around 275, 235. As you can see, that interest rate hike has affected the area, not as much as other areas, because in my opinion, Live Oak prices were kind of on the lower side to begin with, but nevertheless, interest rate hikes have played into it. We also have some seasonality there, so we'll see how that plays out in the spring, and how sellers react in the spring. Will they bring more homes on the market? So we'll see. Back to our 12 months and going into new listings. New listings. This just means folks bringing their homes onto the market. So year over year, we had hardly any increase from 2020 to 2021, but we had a pretty decent jump in 2022 with new listings, 17.1% increase in new listing data. I think quite a few of those were some renovated homes. I saw a lot of renovated homes out there in Live Oak, so people were selling their homes, I think off market, and then investors are turning around and selling them. So I did notice that quite a bit. Homes for sale. This is just if your home was a new listing, that status lasts for 10 days, and then it just becomes an active listing. It's on the market. Maybe it goes under contract and comes back on the market. Well, it's an active listing, homes for sale. So in 2022, on a month or a yearly through November, we had about 20 of those homes go up, and we saw 13 the same time period in 2021, and then 23 homes. So a 76.9% increase in homes for sale hit that status in 2022. Pending home sales. We were at 206 by that time in 2020. Last year we hit 185, so it was a 10% drop in pending home sales, and then we had about a 5% increase in pending home sales same time this year as we did last year. So pretty even here, except for a little bump or dip in 2021. Closed sales, what everybody's really interested in getting to if you're selling. Closed sales, 190 closed sales. And that's the same as it was in 2021. Just that's tough to do to get it exactly the same, but that's what happened. 2020, 212 closed sales. Days on market. You'll be asking yourself this question, or your agent this question: how long will your home be on the market? Or how long will these homes be on the market before I need to make a move on it? If you're a buyer, well, the average this year has been 27 days on the market, and last year it was 26 days on average, and 2020 it was on average 47 days. Median days on market. So if you're in the middle, okay, if your home's priced well, and you're going to end up in the middle, 17 days on the market, 19 days on the market last year, and 28 days in 2020. Let's see if anything comes out of the monthly data for days on market. So days on market, yes, we have here a 36.4% increase in days on market so far with in 2022. So folks are taking a little bit longer to make a decision out there in Live Oak where they want to buy it or not. So that is something to watch. 22 days last year, and we're pretty close to 2020 and 23 days. So definitely one of those things you want to look at. How many days on the market are we looking at in this area? On a monthly basis, days on market, 45 days on average now here in Live Oak, Texas. Last year it was 33 on average, and then 26 on average in 2020. So definitely a category you want to ask about. How many days on market are the homes going for, and how what did that look like the year before? And you can even look at a monthly. So monthly tells us something. We are in that kind of slower time of the year historically. During the pandemic, this didn't matter so much, but now we're kind of getting back. We want to look at that again and ask ourselves, is this something from the market that's causing this, or is this something seasonal that's causing it? So definitely look at that category. Supply, month supply. You hear about supply all the time. Well, 2020 we had 0.8 months worth of supply. So it would have taken that long. Excuse me. It would have taken a month. Okay, 1 month. Okay, year to date data here. 1 month to sell everything in Live Oak if no other homes came on the market. That dropped down even further, 10%. 0.9 months to sell all the homes there. And now with the interest rate increases and possibly the seasonality of the deal, looking at 1.5 months. Now, in the grand scheme of things, this is still very much seller market type data that we're looking at here. It just feels a lot different because we're used to this crazy breakneck pace of selling homes that we're our systems are kind of in shock now. Oh yeah, it's really shifted. It has really shifted. It's just we're still not at even a balanced market. A balanced market's going to be 5-6 months worth of inventory, and then buyer's market, full blown buyer's market, is going to be well over that 6, 7, 8 months worth of inventory. It'll be a full blown buyer's market. So we got a long way to go there still in Live Oak as far as supply goes, but we'll see how that all plays out here. Moving on to percentage of list price. If you're really getting picky with how much should I offer, or where am I going to land? What's normal? This is what we're looking at on the median side, or I'll just switch to the average side because it's just easier. The average, okay, on average, so 99.1% of list price. So 2020, there was a little bit of negotiating there in 2020 as far as the list price and the final sales price. So it was like about a 1% drop there. So not too much. 2021, things got super competitive there, and so you ended up, as a buyer, paying on average, about 1% or more for the home over the list price. And that's just the average. So, in some homes it was way higher than that. Other homes, maybe it wasn't so much because the condition. So that's an apples to apples comparison you got to do, with your agent, and go from there. So today, 2021, 2022, again, we're still sitting at about 1% over the list price. So no change really in how much you're really paying there on a yearly basis. Now on a monthly basis, I'm going to be completely transparent there. We're looking at about almost a 3%. So really a 2% drop in sales price from the list price. And this, assuming the house is already priced correctly within market trends. You got 2-3 good comps, and then you can expect that house is probably going to sell for no less than 2% of the list price if there's if it needs any help, if that house needs any help, any work or whatnot. So just to give you an idea, and what to expect as a seller too. Price per square foot. A lot of investors like to ask what this looks like, because they want to kind of get a feel for either the market, what they're putting into it. Right now, we're looking at an average $164 a square foot. Now that's all the homes and all the single family homes included. So it could be a 2-bedroom, it could be a 1-bed, or 1-story or 2-story. This is okay just for getting started in the market, but you really have to get specific on that price per square foot. So be careful looking at this. Don't try to price a home just based on this graph alone. You really want to get granular and get an apples to apples on this. But as you can see, 20% over 2020. We're at $120 a square foot in 2020, bumped up to $144 in 2021, and then $164 on average in 2022. Dollar volume for anybody really interested in what's happening there. 48 million this year, 42 million last year, and 39 million year before. This one definitely home sellers would be interested in asking this question: how long is it going to take my home to sell? Hear this one all the time. So in 2022, we'll leave it on averages. 2022, we were at 21 days, about 22 days on average to get your home sold. Showings to get to pending status. Okay, so you're not quite sold yet, but pending status, it's real close to getting sold. So you're under contract, inspection's over, you're just kind of waiting for all the paperwork to push through. So 21.9 days in 2020, about 24 days in 2021, and 21 days in 2022 on average. So year to date, or monthly, on the monthly scale here, about 19 days on average now. So folks are actually making a quicker decision to get it done. And this looks like a rush right here. This looks like a seasonal rush. People trying to get into a home before holidays, and that'll kind of creep up a little bit, and we'll see how it goes. I think also you'll see this react to interest rates, because lately we've seen interest rates go up and then they come back down, and so people are just kind of trying to time those interest rate dips and jump in on something when they see some new inventory. So definitely something to keep an eye on as far as the showings showings to pending. But that it's really helps us see visually what the market's doing, and then kind of compare that to what you're hearing as far as interest rates. All right, showings per listing. Really, this is more for the agents, but we'll show it anyway. it's crunching the numbers there. I can see here. I know I did this video once before, so it came out to around 12.4 showings per listing. So not a crucial number for buyers or sellers, but the most crucial number we just went over, if you're a buyer or seller, is showings to pending. We want to know what that looks like. So hopefully you found something, a nugget here that'll help you kind of get your arms around the market and what to expect. And obviously, if you are thinking about buying, selling, moving in a Live Oak area, I'd love to hear from you. You can reach me here at the channel or on my website, maverickhomesanddneighborhoods.com. And I appreciate your time today. So reach out, and if I don't hear from you soon, happy holidays to everyone.